Oh my gosh, so I sat down to edit this video and I realized I didn't have an intro. So, hi! Do this hairstyle with me. Watch my tutorial and you can learn how to do these sexy mermaid waves. Anyway, I hope you guys like it and keep watching if you want to see how to do this. Alright guys, so I have my extensions in. I have brushed everything so that it blends. Make sure you always do that. I'm going to take my hair and part it in the back, just in the middle. It doesn't really particularly matter if it's like straight up and down in the middle. Rough. I am going to spray with Got To Be the Guardian Angel stuff. I've used several heat protectant sprays and you only need a couple sprays. I always put a little bit more than extra just in case. But anyway, I've used a lot of heat protectant sprays and I find that this one, it works pretty well and it smells really cute and isn't yucky. I mean, I've tried the Redken stuff and I've tried, what was it? I don't know. Anyway, the Redken stuff was really good. I liked it a whole bunch, but it's really expensive and I don't feel like spending that much money on heat protectant. So I'll just brush it through my hair. And with extensions, when you brush, obviously, like you can't yank on them because they're attached to your head. So put your hand over your head because you're going to be able to feel, oh hey phone, you're going to be able to feel where your extensions are obviously on your head. And you can press them down and keep them flat against your head and just brush through the bottoms like that. Alright, so there we go. I'm going to usually start with my left side first. I don't really know why, but I always tend to. And I'm going to take a section about an inch wide. You can see where my real hair is. And when it's blended, obviously I haven't really done anything to it, so it's not going to blend very well. I could clip this up, but I always just put it in my mouth. I know that's really weird. So when I start doing that, don't judge. I guess I have to clip it up to like talk to you guys though. This is awkward. I've never like done my hair on camera. I suck at doing my hair. Okay, so we'll take that inch section. Yeah, there we go. Alright. And I'm going to take the rest of my hair and just like clip it out of the way to kind of just show you guys, and then I'm going to do the rest by like doing it in my mouth like normal. Okay, so with this style, you're going to curl all back. So you never wrap the hair around the front, you always wrap around the back. I'm using my Enzo Milano, it's pink, it's really cute, clampless, which I really like. Alright, so I'm going to start probably right about there on my hair and wrap around that many times and then roll it up to the root. I don't know how well you guys can see. Let it sit like that for just a second because I only want my roots to be a little bit like bodylicious, not necessarily curly. And that obviously has way more hair up at the top, so you have to let it sit on the top for a little bit longer. So it's cool if you roll the end or roll it down a little bit so that the ends take a little longer. And you'll get a little guy like that. And now that's fine for what we're doing for this style, but usually I would just take it and recurl from here down just in case if you wanted it to be like super curly, you would recurl from here down. But I'm not going to worry about that. So you take your piece, and I'm just going to give it a couple little tugs to loosen the curl. And then it gives you kind of like a wavy curl. Super cute. Obviously my real hair isn't blending with that as well, but you can fix that after. It's really not that hard. It's the beauty of extensions. Alright. If you were to like start curling your hair and one of your extensions were to fall out, don't worry, just clip it back in. Who cares? Alright, so take the curl down, shake it out a little bit, and that's what it's going to turn out as. So since you're doing all of your curls back, when you brush them out, they're all going to like blend really pretty and do like the Lauren Conrad like wave. That's what I think of it as. I'm sure like everyone else does it like that, but I always call it the Lauren Conrad wave. Alright, I'm going to take a little bit bigger section this time. I'll just leave it on. I'll just leave it on for a little longer. That didn't really work at all to talk with hair in my mouth. Bad idea. So I'm going to let it stay up by the root a little bit longer because there's more hair up there like I said. And then I'm going to wrap around. There goes one extension. That's okay. So this is what they look like. You can pre-curl them. This one has been actually falling out a lot because I haven't backcombed. Hold your horses. So I'll find where it's supposed to go. Right in there. You can already see where I've backcombed previously to try and stick it in. And that happens. I mean, when you're pulling on your clips and they're not like super strongly attached to your head, I mean, yeah, they might fall out. But that would never happen in public because you're not like playing with your hair like that in public. Obviously though, do be careful if you're like going out dancing or something. You really want to make sure that you put these in like strong, because there would be nothing worse than having it happen. Although Brittany's had that happen like a bajillion times on concerts where like her little weft of hair will fall out and it's like, atta girl, you know what's up. I like to make sure that I leave a really like decent chunk for the front piece because I like to put my bangs back with it. So I think I'll just do like this whole big chunk. May as well. Alright, so the front's a little bit trickier because you want it to be like absolutely perfect. I don't really know what's up with my bangs. Hello guys. Choose a side! Choose a side! Okay, you're over there. Alright, so I'm going to get it so that it looks kind of like that, so that it's flat against that way. And I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I always put it like down. I guess you could like curl up, but I just find it easier to put it down, especially with these clampless ones. And I'm just going to wrap it once and let it hold for a couple secs, because that is like the hardest spot on your head to curl without it like going funky. So then I'll wrap it around. Hi Opes, what you doing? Hi. And hold for a couple seconds longer. Alright, let's see how this goes. Alright, so you can see it flips your bangs back, or like whatever your short hair is back. I'm not going to tug this one as hard, I'm just going to kind of gently piece it. Alright, so all of this stuff up here, like you can totally recurl, or in my case, since I kind of want a looser curl, I'm just going to straighten this actually. So at the very end, I'm just going to go over the top of my back layer and straighten it so that it's only curly from like here down. So I'll do the other side. So when you get to the front of your bangs, again, like on the other side, I'm going to take a chunk about, I don't want these to be curly yet. Take a chunk about this big, and I'm going to brush it from the front just to make sure that's all smooth before I tuck it into the curling iron. I'm going to do the first chunk, keep it, and if it falls out, like those pieces are falling out, it's not the end of the world, you can just recurl them if you want. The best part about this is that you can totally suit it to your hairstyle. Like if you want your bangs to be super like Farrah Fawcett, like huge and pushed back, you can totally do that. You just have to take a little bit more time with the curling iron and maybe take your round brush and a blow dryer. But today I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to keep my bangs pretty simple. Alright. I'm just going to do the little side part of them just to blend them a little. Right about there. And with this style, make sure that you go all the way down to the ends and like you curl all the way down to the very tip of the end, because it looks super weird if you don't. Alright, I'm going to do the same to the other side. I'm just going to curl the end so it blends a little bit. Make sure you don't burn your fingers, because it really, really hurts when you do. This product comes with a glove, but I've never really used it. Alright. So there it is curled. I probably won't need that, but I will keep it on just in case. I'm going to use a little bit of Moroccan oil, the light stuff. Just like that much, not a lot. And I'm going to put it on the bottom of my strands, combing my fingers through. A little bit through the bangs, just a little bit. Alright, now I'm going to brush it through with just, I don't even know what kind of brush this is. And Isness, made in France, I don't know, look at it. That type of brush. And I'm going to brush through these curls really gently. Not like vigorously, but enough to separate them. And if there's any pieces like this one that I'm obviously going to want that a little bit more curled, I'm just going to re-stick it back in the iron. Toss your hair over your shoulder and give her. Alright, so I have these little tiny pieces that aren't blending with my extensions, and that's totally fine. All you need to do is have your straightener on, which I do. I have a T3 ones, T3 Glow. I've had this forever and like it's starting to get really old and I probably should buy a new one, but I'm just not. So all of these, like see on the side right here, just pull it under so that it doesn't leave as much of that really awkward like telltale line that you just straightened your hair. I'm just going to do the top couple little hairs so it blends it a little bit better. Pretty good on this side, but I'll do a chunk in here. And if you want, you can go underneath and you can obviously see where it's a little bit thicker where my hair is right in here. But I'm just going to go in a couple places and just flatten a little bit and it will hopefully blend that a little bit more. There we go. On this side, see like this one's sticking out? Not for long. That's the best thing about this kind of style of hair is it's not like the end of the world if underneath is a little bit more straight than your ends because it looks totally cute. Yeah, there we go. Come on. Ha-ha. Alright, so once you're at that point, getting really sweaty and hot in here, holy. You can just separate a little bit with your fingers. I'm going to give myself a spray with Redken Workforce 09 Flexible Volumizing Spray. And I'm lifting my bangs up and twisting them backwards. And the same with the front piece, because it'll keep that curl going that way. Push it up a little bit to give yourself volume and spray. Alright, this is my tutorial on mermaid hair. I hope you guys liked it, and send me a video response if you end up doing this look. Alright, bye guys.